Hey, this is a video about how to create engaging YouTube videos on a budget. First off, I'd say do lots of videos. Before you start, I would look up YouTube itself and see videos with the same title. Ideally, yours should be a distinct title. You want to create hours of content. That's going to take quite a while. So for now, just do short, low effort videos and then try to get in a regular posting. It's a freemium model, the same way that Google search is free, or Facebook, signing up to be in Facebook or whatever. So let's talk about hardware. But the only hardware I would suggest is that you do an external mic. This is a Razer Seiren mini microphone. Webcams and the computer I really don't care about. The computer just needs to have internet access and be able to do that. Write up your script for the YouTube. I would start by going into AI, one of the AI models, so ChatGPT or something else, and then generate the script based off the topic, the rough topic you're thinking about. And if you've got something in the second part, I would talk about, I'll go over something not seen before in the second part. That way you've got a little bit of a teaser. And also always include the like, comment, and subscribe statement. Normally people embed it somewhere in there, towards the front or towards the end. Let's get down to recording the video. Atlassian's Loom. You can get a free trial for 14 days and then crank through a bunch of videos quickly. I'll leave a link below and you can see it. The Loom business account is about $15 per year or $18 per month in 2015. And the business account with AI is about $20 or $24 per. So I want to show you and demo a few things with it. There's two tabs that I really like out of Loom. You can do this silence removed. You can do these filter words removed. They totally rock. It will shorten your video and make it more succinct. And then the other thing is there's a transcript. And this one I like really well because you can correct the transcript. And so if AI's video to text, audio to text, mistranscribe something, you can easily fix it. And then perhaps the best for me after I've done remove these and the filler words is I go through and look for things that are non-value sections. Must be. Okay, let's try that. That's the trout. There we go. This is the mode. You can highlight something and then in essence right click if it doesn't pop up the sub menu, but I think it will give you the sub menu and you can delete. And you see it even does the audio down below. So that's awesome. All right. We've talked about Loom, what you can do with it and why it's worthwhile. Let's talk about YouTube. So you need to make a YouTube account under your company, and I'm in your videos, and that will give you this screen. And the cool thing about this is you've got the create button and you've got an upload videos. So when Loom is going along doing things, you can see like right now I'm recording a video. So when you press the red button, it'll stop and then you can go remove the silence and all this. And ultimately you can download it. And then you take the download and then upload it into YouTube Studio. So, okay, so now let's talk about the YouTube video itself. So there's a title, which is the most important thing, the description, and then you've got a thumbnail, which is the picture. And so the title, you need to think about the 5 C's: contrast, controversy, curiosity, confusion, and conflict. Contrast is making sure that yours is distinct or different than other people's. Controversy, say whatever your idea is versus whatever the other leading thought is, so that you have a controversy. Curiosity, you're going to be asking why in the title. So is AI dead? Or perhaps the unknown dark side of AI in business? And people will click on because they're wondering what is this that you're referring to. Confusion, you're going to resolve their confusion. So an example of this is AI success strategies that don't make sense until now. And then the conflict, you'll present the debate. An example of it would be the great AI debate, miracle or menace. And so now let's go over the second thing, which is the description. And as you see here, you've got very few that it displays. And when you look in as an end user, you'll see you really only have a couple lines. And so you probably ought to think about your website and LinkedIn, because you want them to be able to go to somewhere else. That's the reason you've got them there. And so let's look at one of these and let's start editing. Let's look at the description. So I just repeat the title. I give a category sometimes, usually. And then in rare instances, I'll give an audience. Who is this? Who am I targeting? I'll put the references, and in the references will be the things that I refer to in the video, which is going to be a lot in this particular one. And then the summary and chapters I take from the Loom. So I copy these and then throw out the generated by Loom AI little word. And so then I have to format the chapters a little bit, but it's super quick. And so that's the description. And let's talk about the thumbnail. That's the third part. And so I found a free tool, Opus Clip, and they are probably the best in 2015 to do the YouTube thumbnails. They have a free plan available that I'll put in references. And so, and basically I go out there, make copy my URL of the YouTube video, put it in there, and then run that and add my picture sometimes. And then basically it generates. And I keep generating. It'll give you 3 options, and you pick the option you like the best, or you can keep genning. Now, under the free plan, they'll limit you, but you can go in with multiple emails and multiple browsers and kind of get around that a little bit. Okay, so now let's talk about, I'm still in this channel, and I'm going to go to comments, and I'm going to find something. This is a new one for me, so that's not so this one has comments. I'm going to click comments, and it sometimes comes in with a filter if you've not, it'll remove it if you've answered it already. And it's a good thing that you ought to do, the good habit. You want to kind of respond to comments that come in. And you potentially could do this with AI automation. I try to immediately respond if I can, thanking them and maybe sending them some website link or schedule link or anything I can do to kind of generate more business. I have a weird thing YouTube does about, under YouTube, they're supposed to show subscribers, but they really don't do this until about, you've been in posting videos, I should say, for about 3 months. So it's kind of annoying. And that means, though, that you cannot respond to subscribers. And I kind of wish that you could. Cheer them on or do something or thank them. And also another limitation of YouTube is you cannot see who liked your video. And then obviously your ultimate goal is to get a bunch of subscribers and a whole bunch of watch hours. And then the momentum kind of picks up. And so they must, people will get interested because other people were interested. And so that momentum picks up. And final things I would say is record your video a couple times, and some instances to reasons to re-record, of course, is if you stumble and eventually clarify a topic. When you're doing a video, you want to probably redo it and then just, get to the clarifying point and chop out the stumbling. And then also, if you demo a task and it really doesn't, it fails in essence on the video, then I would resubmit it and go from there. So now I'm going to finish this video. If you would, click like or comment or subscribe. And I'd love to hear feedback and information. So hopefully this has been helpful. Until next time, this is Eric.